What's going on, everyone? I'm Michael from TrackStack, and today we are going to go over the feature in TrackStack called lists. Now, with this feature, you are going to have your workflow be streamlined by tenfold. It's that simple. The best thing about lists is you can group together artists, you can group together labels, you can group together regular support, and that way the focus is always kept on you building and maintaining those meaningful relationships. Before, when I was sending my demos, there was no organization, and I would have to follow the long and same process every single time. But now, with lists, I have streamlined that process, I have become organized, and I can continue maintaining these meaningful relationships with these DJs, artists, and more. All right, so we're gonna go over where you can find lists and how you can actually create your own lists. So in this viewfinder here, you'll see it on the left-hand side. It should be under the tab Network, so you would obviously click Lists. Now you have this view here, no lists yet. We're gonna create ours first. But before we do that, we can actually go, custom is always what it will go set to as first, but you can then actually have some saved lists. We're going to go over that after we go over custom, but the saved lists is a very, very powerful tool. So when you create your first list, you click this button here and you want to call it your name. Now, I would recommend calling it something that makes sense to you, so you have the understanding when you're sending your music. So for me, I would create a list that would be, let's just say, regular DJ support. So I would call it this because I would put the artists in this list that regular support my music and download my music. So when you create the list, you can see this view here. It's a private one as well, so I can only see it. And I've got 0 inboxes, 0 saves. That's understandable there. But if I go to then these 3 dots here, you can pin to top, you can delete lists. These are all the basic sort of features that you have right here. So now that we've created this regular DJ support, this is now a time where you can go into the discovery. Now, the discovery is where I've covered this before, you can find a lot of your artists, your labels. This is going to be like your one-stop shop for finding your people you want to send your music to. Now, because I've named this list with a regular DJ support, I want to make sure I'm putting the artists in that list that have regularly downloaded my music and continue to support my music. So the best way to do that is go to your submissions on the left-hand side, and you'll see here you have a wall of support in the top right. Once you click on wall of support, it will come up here of all of the people who have downloaded your music. And if you click on one of them, and right next to send tracks, you can click this button here and add to the list that you just created, and it will add to that list there. Now, if we go back to that list, boom, it's right there, instantly ready to go. Now, I mentioned earlier the saved button. If we clicked on saved, there are lists that have already been created and they have been labeled effectively to give you an idea of what the type of list they are. Now, I have saved a couple of these. So I've got public and active, DJs, fast responders, labels, open and active, best chances, labels, and A&R friendly. I have got these saved lists here, and I've got these from the Discover tab. If you click that and you go to lists, you have actually got a bunch of lists that have already been created and curated for the specific needs or requirements. If you're looking for content creators, you've got ones here that's the verified content creators and the leading ones in that realm. If you want fast response and feedback, you will have something there. So this is a really, really awesome tool to explore. And then you hit that save button, which will be to the right. And then you then go back to your lists, hit saved, and they all appear there ready to go. With lists, you are putting all the artists, DJs, and labels into your lists you create, and you are organizing and streamlining your workflow. And it's all there in the one place. Once you've set it, it won't go away. If you're serious about your sending workflow, then this is a non-negotiable. If you'd like to learn more about Flow Inbox, make sure you hit subscribe, or you can head to the official website. Peace.